What up? What up? What up? What's up, everybody? What's good? All right, so y'all know this is the time that you tell me where y'all tuning in from. We're gonna have some fun. I didn't even know what to talk about, but I've been getting people asking me about this Charlie Kirk thing, which is irrelevant to me. But everybody's been hitting me up. So listen up, people. Come to this feed respectfully. If you come to this feed disrespectfully, I will get rid of you. Okay, I will come. This is not the show for you to try to, you know, um, try to get your point across. Even though I may be, like my brother said, my brother Jarrell said, my brother Jamal said, I am the only show that allow people to come on the show. I am the only person to let someone come on the feed and voice their opinion. So if I allow you to come on the feed and you talk reckless, I will get rid of you. But if you come to the feed with some receipts, some facts, I can sit with you respectfully. I want to first give acknowledge to my brother Jeff. Shout out to brother Jeff that's up in Denver, Colorado. My brother Jeff, yeah, they don't want to do that, brother. They don't want to do that. Brother Jeff, I was talking to brother Jeff today, and if y'all know Jeff Cultural Center that's in Denver, I spoke there before up in Denver. And I was on the phone with brother Jeff and was telling him my experience, what happened with Sinetta. And a lot of these cats wasn't feeling it, bro. He wasn't feeling it, man. So, but I respect my brother Jeff. I respect my brother Hanif Shabazz from All Dumb DVDs. And also my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. These are my brothers that I speak with that's level-headed. And my brother Jeff said to me today, you in Philadelphia, Sabir, you are the perfect person to talk about the history in Philadelphia, because Philadelphia has a lot of history. Philly has a lot of hidden gems that's here in Philadelphia. I don't know if y'all noticed now, but I've been out every day. I've been here for 2 weeks in Philadelphia. So my brother Jeff was saying, you the person that everybody should try to reach out to since you're in the city and give a tour to Philadelphia. But we don't back the real people. Like my brother Marcus just said, donate. It is what it is, brother Marcus. We shouldn't even have to say that because they already know. So shout out to my brother Marcus in the ATL. But I am in Philadelphia. I've been here for like 2 weeks. I'm trying to round up and get up out of here, man, as soon as I can. But again, I'm going to acknowledge my brother Jeff up in Denver. If y'all don't know who brother Jeff is, you should look up brother Jeff up in Denver, up the what they call the high mile. Okay. Shout out to my brother Jeff at the Cultural Center in Denver. I want to get back there. And also shout out to my brother, again, my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore in Chi-Town, which I wanted to do a pop-up there. So my brother Jeff's store, my brother Yoel's bookstore in Chi-Town. But I'm not going out my way anymore for anybody. I can't do this, people. I really can't. While y'all sitting up here letting people get likes and hits on disrespecting brothers like Umar and Mad Views and Mad Money, and now everybody want to talk about Charlie Kirk, which is irrelevant subjects to me. It really is. And these pastors are pimping y'all every single day. So I wanted to get up to the store, to my brother Yoel's bookstore right here. Again, it is what it is, people. So I'm gonna say, if I open up this line and you say, Sabir, you said come on, yes, come on, but you don't mean come on and you hold me for hostage for 25, 30 minutes and you didn't donate to me. Come on, family. Don't disrespect me. Okay? Do not disrespect me like Sanetta did. Okay? So if I allow you to come, it's a privilege to come on this feed. Okay? It is. If you don't like it, you can leave right now. So I'm in Philly. We're going to have some Philly fun. Since I'm in my hometown, Philadelphia, okay? I'm born from South Philly. So since we're in Philly, brother Marcus, we're going to have some Philly tunes. And I want to thank everybody that loves my music. They love the music that I play. They be like, brother, your show is so edutaining, bro. So edutaining. So don't go nowhere. Y'all might want to miss something. do sound bites. Don't do sound bites, brothers and sisters. Okay, don't do a sound bite. Look what he said, Marcus. You read my mind, brother. Let's get this thing popping. Let's go.
Yo, fellas, y'all ready to do this?
Let's go. Philadelphia, baby. Let's go. Hometown Philly, baby. 22nd and Cap. Let's go. The link is up. That's the link.
All over you now. Planning, boys to men, ABC, BBD. The East Coast family never skip the beat. No, my food is on South Street. Jet Black Ben, plenty of friends, and all the Philly stations.
Let's go.
Dream about this every day. Could it really happen? Or just dream to fade away?
The link is right there, baby.
If we started
Now Philly back again. I'm from the Deuce.
going a little piece.
Jewish rapper. You like that? I'll play it again.
Yo, these boys.
All the links is right there. Go to my email.
Big like Charlamagne, you know the mentality. Yeah.
Driving from Philly town, rapping, we can get down. We are ready to rock, so now the world will go to people.
Come on the feed, y'all. Let's go.
So we started to here we are. Going on.
Nope, they don't sound like that no more. Not no more.
Now check this out. One day back in LA, four guys wanted to sing. They came up to me, well, what's your name? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Then I said, all right, but let me see what you can do. And then a smile when they want you to check your mic. Check this out. See if this one moves.
Philly, baby. Peace, my brother.
Doing a little East Coast swing. Not too hard. Boys to men, ABC, BBD.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know we all grew up in the same neighborhood. I don't know if y'all know this or not. Nate, Sean, Wanye, all of them, man. So yeah, that's Philly, baby, all day. Hey, family, if you keep asking me these silly questions, I'm going to get rid of you, brother. Please stop saying who ran from what country. Niggas run from the north to the south, to the east to the west. Come on, family. Don't do that to yourself. This show is not for you. The boys to men go to Kappa right there. Board. I don't even know. I just know Nate because I don't know who this person keep trying to come on. Yo, what's up, family?
Yo, what it do? What's
What
up, man?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. It's Jason again.
What's up, Jason? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm doing good. Yeah. You didn't send your PayPal link. I didn't see it. So
Oh,
I want to
I don't have
donate
it. The only way I can do it
maybe
is
like
right
10
here, brother.
pounds.
This right here, sabirbayradio@gmail.com, Zelle, PayPal, and Chime.
Alright.
You can go to PayPal, Zelle. I gotta put it up there, but I ain't have the time to do it. But you can go to my email and just punch in Sabir Bay, Zelle, PayPal, or Chime. That's all. It'll come up. But the crazy part, people been asking me this question about Boys to Men. I don't want to say this, man, because we used to mess with Nate. I ain't gonna lie. You know, when you grow up, brother, you don't you put away childish things, man. You know what I mean? Like Nate wasn't the type of dude that was in the street. We was the street dudes. Nate wasn't the street dudes. There weren't. So it's funny, right? I can tell you stories about Kevin Hart, his father. Most of the stuff that Kevin Hart tell you about his father is real. I'm gonna be real with you. Will Smith and us, all of us growing up in Philadelphia, and it's something about Philly, brother. It's so much energy that's in Philadelphia. And I tell people, my brother Jeff I was on the phone with my brother Jeff today, and we was having a discussion about what happened at Sinetta's House of Conscience, right? And I was talking about how the respect is not there, and we don't have respect for each other, right?
We don't.
And we don't. And I was telling brother Jeff that, and what Sinetta did wasn't right. And so my sister sent me the original video I did at Sinetta's house, the raw footage, because I did a video too at Sinetta's house. But this is why I always like to record myself, just in case someone tries to edit the video like Sinetta did. You know what I mean? He edited that video up to make it look like I was the bad guy and I was against everybody. And I apologized when I called the brothers Power Rangers. I did publicly, because if y'all saw the original, you would see the brother Tazariak come at me and talk about the bays. That's how that went down. And I explained this to my brother Jeff, and I said, this is why I don't do anything with black conscious people. Y'all weren't about Charlie Kirk, right? And I look at a lot of things totally different. I sat back and I thought about it, and I was sitting in a coffee shop today, right? And I haven't been in the Starbucks, and let's see how many people in this feed is guilty of going to Starbucks, right? How many of y'all are guilty of going to Starbucks? And I'm gonna show you the hypocrisy in all of these people. They hypocrites. I haven't been in Starbucks since all that stuff was going on in Gaza. I ain't been in Starbucks. Anybody know I was a Starbucks drinking coffee kind of guy. I have not been and bought a Starbucks cup of coffee since they started bombing, right? Gaza with children. I sat in a coffee shop today, and I want you to look this up, and I'm gonna give you who this was. Who you think owns this coffee shop right here, bro? I don't know if they got them. Are you in the UK, right? Are you in the UK?
Yeah.
Do you have this coffee shop there?
Nope, we don't have that. I don't believe we have that. I don't think so. No.
It's called La Cologne, right? La Cologne coffee shop, right? You know the weird part? You know who owns that coffee shop? I'm gonna help y'all out. The dude is a billionaire, and you don't never hear about him. But I sat in this coffee shop. I'm gonna show you the owner of the coffee shop. Can't make this up, bro. This dude is a billionaire, but you hear about Jay-Z being a billionaire, right? But you don't hear about this man being a billionaire. He's from Turkey. He's a Muslim that owns La Cologne. I said, get the hell, 52 years old, $2.3 billion, right? In 2025, but you don't hear about him, right? So I sat back and I said, I'm sitting in this coffee shop, right? He's from Turkey. I've been to Turkey a couple of times. I was there, right? And the weird part, he said, yes, I drink Starbucks coffee. See what I'm talking about? I drink Starbucks coffee. I don't drink Starbucks coffee. And this is why I said Negroes be on some bull sugar. You niggas are hypocrites, bro. For real. I have not spent one dime in Starbucks because of what was happening. Because these Negroes are not humanitarians, bro. I'm going to keep it 100. These fake conscious people are not humanitarians. And as I'm sitting in this coffee shop, because when I go to places, I try to figure out who is what. So as I'm sitting in here, right, I'm seeing Jews walking in here, bro, with yarmulkes on. And I'm sitting in here saying, I wonder if they know who owns this coffee shop, La Cologne. Right? I wonder. Like, I'm sitting in this coffee shop. Anybody know, right? I'm watching Jews with yarmulkes. They're not sitting up here talking about, well, I'm not going to, because a smart person will research what they're going to do. They're going to research when they walk into a door, right? That's what smart people do. So as I'm sitting there, I'm looking at these Jews come in. And you know how you can tell if a person didn't have a yarmulke on, if they have a yarmulke on, if they Jews or not. And I'm looking at the ones that's coming in with these on, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. With these on, this is a yarmulke, people. This right here, I got 3 of them, right? So I'm sitting there laughing, and I said, "Damn, I should have brought my yarmulke with me so I could put it on while he was in there." I swear to God, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it. I said, "Do they know who owned this coffee shop?" A Muslim from Turkey. Right? And I'm laughing at it the whole time I'm in there, right? And I'm sitting like, wow, while we sitting up here bitching about silly stuff, right? Silly. So that's the billionaire that y'all don't hear about, but you know about Jay-Z being the billionaire. I have to research that dude. What's up, Marcus? What's good?
Peace and blessings.
I said, damn. That's kind of crazy. No wonder I kept going back to this man's coffee shop. So every day I would be in his coffee shop. Every day. Not in Starbucks. I walk past Starbucks every day. 2 Starbucks I walk past. I'm not going to lie, Marcus. 2 Starbucks I walk past every single day. And they're closer.
You're a good man.
The crazy part is I'll walk the extra mile not to go in there. Ain't that crazy?
You know what's funny is I'm seeing more and more independent coffee shops pop up.
Yeah. I'm telling you, niggas are hypocrites. Now come on, Marcus. You watch my videos for a long time, right?
Yep.
How many times have you ever saw me in Starbucks? Didn't you always see me in Starbucks? If y'all go back to
Back in the day, you was always in Starbucks. You came to Atlanta and went to Starbucks. I went to Starbucks with you in Atlanta.
With me, right? Back then, right? You haven't seen me in the Starbucks. And this is what I mean by the discipline part. You can do what you want to do, but don't be a hypocrite. This is why I said niggas are hypocrites. You ain't seen me in Starbucks, bro. Like,
that's discipline.
The weird part was I didn't even want, wow, let me tell you how crazy it was. I didn't even want to go to the bathroom. I was coming from Bakersfield one day, and we had to do a pit stop. And it was so weird that I didn't even want to walk in there to use their bathroom. Ain't that bad, man? Like, damn, I was like, oh, somebody might catch me. Yeah. Crazy, right? I swear to God. I swear. So the crazy part about our people, we don't stand for nothing. If it's a fake ass football game, niggas will go to a football game. Let it be a Sunday. Niggas go to football games. Niggas spend all the money on a football game, and it's really not coming out. It's really going to the owners of all of this. I'm gonna be real with y'all. And this is why I have to fall back and I just laugh at stuff and say, y'all not about nothing, bro. White folks ain't about nothing for real, for real. So
that's why Jerry Jones be at all them games.
Who?
That's why Jerry Jones be at all the home games.
Who the hell is that? I don't even know. See what I'm saying? I don't know who. Educate me. Who that?
Oh, the owner of the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, them niggas gonna be there to get their money. They're gonna get their money.
How about it?
So remember when I told you I was in Philly, right? And I went into this building and looked like the Men in Black building. Remember I told you that? Yesterday I told you I was going to do a live, but I ain't feel like it today. But I just took pictures. And this book, the original book of Edward Bernays, I was trying to find it. The original book of propaganda cost $25,000. $25,000. $25,000 for the original of Edward Bernays. Let me show you the building, what it looked like. And then I'm gonna show you. Most people walk past this every day. This is in Philly. I took the picture this morning. This is the building, right? 1608 Walnut Street, right? You wouldn't go in there. You probably say, nigga, what's in here? So I accidentally went upstairs in this building. The lady got me upstairs, right? And I went up there to look for Edward Bernays' book. That's when she told me the book was $25,000, but she had to get it from her warehouse in New York. I said, 2,500? She said, no, 25,000. You know, I was playing it up. But let me show you what the building is, bro. And you can look this up. This is the craziest thing ever. This is the building right here, Marcus. I told you, I'll be on a search. There's a lot of history in Philadelphia. Here it is right here, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Historical and Museum. Look, Commission. Remember what I told you? It was so many books upstairs in this building, man. Has entered in the National Register of what? Historic places.
Historical places. Wow.
I'm in this building. I didn't even know about this building. How many of y'all knew that this building is sitting right in Philadelphia? Right there. And when I told you what, I went upstairs, right? It was so many books in this building, Marcus. I was bugging. I said, what the hell? And they asked me, how did I get upstairs? That's what they asked me. They said, how did you get up here? I said, the lady downstairs buzzed me in. She actually went to the elevator and pushed the button and took me upstairs. That's how it happened. The security. And the lady upstairs said, how did you get up here? So when you walk in whatever y'all call this thing called the spirit, Allah he will open up things for you, right? He will literally open up things for you, right? Wow, you said, I see a couple copies available online. Told you. I told you. Y'all think I be freaking playing, my niggas. Y'all think I be playing. Like, y'all, this is what black folks, Charlamagne don't want to have this conversation, nor do your fake pastors want to have this conversation. They don't want to have this conversation, bro. And if you get the other one called engineering consent, Edward Bernays is the father of public relations, bro. Edward Bernays is the father of public relations, right? But you don't want to hear that from Sabir, though, right? You wait for somebody else to tell you, right? So I was in Center City yesterday, and it's an Ethiopian priest prayed over me. He prayed for me yesterday. I swear to God, Marcus, it was crazy. It was kind of weird because I never let a Christian modern, I never let a modern Christian pray for me. But this particular brother, he was from Ethiopia, and I said salam to him. He looked at me like, salam? When I said salam to him, and he asked me, we started talking about the original Bible. He started telling me the original Bible was written in Ge'ez, right? And then he told me the Bible that everybody else is reading is a Greek version of the Bible, the King James version. That's why Tazariak got mad at me when I brought up, can you copyright the word of God, right? You can't. You can do a translation of something, but a copyright and translation is something totally different. Copyright, translation is different things, right? And this is what happened at Sinetta's house. He got upset and started talking about the crazy bays, and I'm going to do a video on the crazy bays, and you Negroes still go over to Sinetta's channel just to hear the craziness. He don't have no facts. So when I said look up copyright and look up translation, you'll see the difference in it. And they think it's me that want to switch up words. I'm not switching up nothing. I'm just keeping it plain. Like Malcolm said, make it plain. I'm not making anything complicated for nobody. It's very simple. So if you saw the original one, you will understand it. But the Ethiopian brother prayed over me in the middle of the street, bro. I'm not lying. Center City, Philadelphia. I'm looking to see if anybody's looking. But he asked me, do I believe in, he asked me, do I believe in Jesus Christ? That's what he asked me. Right? I said, yeah. Then he asked me something on the lines of, when you leave here, what do you think? What do you think God would judge you on? I said, well, the thing is, brother, what we do here now, this is what I told him, is what we do now, right? To prepare us for when we leave, because we don't know when we're going to leave. That's what I said. We don't know the time or day when we're going to depart this physical. So he said, can I pray for you? I said, sure. But this is him right here. And he put me in his phone book as Tagitsu, because I told him my name was Tagitsu. He said, you are definitely a Tagitsu. So Tagitsu is Sabir in Amharic, which means patient. That's what he said to me. So I greeted him and I said, salam, that's me. And he salamed me back. Salam, brother. So I'm going to read this to you, what he said to me. Pastor Ermi. His name is Pastor Ermi, E-R-M-I, right? So as we sitting there talking, right? He said, brother Tagitsu, it was great meeting you today at 17th Street, downtown Philly. May the grace of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ sustain your soul as you continue to pursue his righteousness. Now, he's a Christian, for the people that think I'm against Christianity. Obviously, I'm not. I'm against the form of Christianity. So as him and I were talking about Christianity, he told me a story about Bob Marley. I want y'all to understand about true Christians. Now, I'm not going to say, I don't know Charlie Kirk to speak on him. I don't, but I only seen something about him. But what the brother said to me yesterday, right? Let me show you what I told him about. I showed him this book right here, Tawahido. And what I said to him, right? I said, do you know that Tawahido means one and Tawheed means one? Tawahido means one and Tawheed means one. Y'all don't even know I have this book. But he told me when I showed him this book, he said, this is the guy that baptized Bob Marley. Let me show you him right there. Archbishop. That was the guy that baptized Bob Marley. Y'all can look it up. See, this is the type of stuff I give you with facts, not my opinions. So as I'm talking with him, I'm telling him I sat with the priests in Boston, right? This is for the people that think I don't deal with Christianity or I have bias towards anyone. I don't. Right? So as I'm sitting with him, he's telling me that that's the guy that baptized Bob Marley. Now, if you want to go look it up, y'all can look it up and disprove what I'm showing you. So with him and I started talking about Ethiopia. And I said, well, you know, Bilal was from Ethiopia. Bilal, the one they called the Adhan to prayer. And if you understand Islam and you understand true Christianity, not the modern Christianity that we have today, because the Hebrew Israelites are not reading out of the, nor if any, none of your pastors are reading out of the Ethiopian Bible. They're not. They're reading out of the King James version of a Bible, which is copywritten if you open it up. So him and I having this conversation, I said, well, Bilal was from Ethiopia. That's what I told him. Bilal's from Ethiopia. He said, yes. Most people don't even know who Bilal is. Right? So Bilal was the one that caused the Adhan to prayer. And I showed him this. Just bear with me. I want y'all to follow me for a second, okay? If y'all got something to say, come on the feed. Okay? So as I'm showing him this would made him pray. He literally prayed over me. He said, oh, you know. This is what I showed him. Me holding the original Bible with the Miska. And they told me I just missed the Ethiopian New Year's. So the Miska, yeah, the Miska is coming up on the 21st. Y'all should look it up. M-E-S-K-E-L. And we burnt the cross. M-E-S-K-E-L. It's not about worshiping anything, people. It's not about worshiping. Okay? So as I'm sitting with him, he said, oh, you know about that. You know about the Miska. You know about the Tawahido, right? So I'm telling him about Bilal and how Bilal called the Adhan to prayer. The Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I'm going to show you my cross. This is my cross right here. Thank you, my sister Janice. She actually showed y'all that. Ain't that some stuff? You think people ain't paying attention. So that's my cross, my Miska. And these are the Quran. This is the Bible. Right? So if we understood these things, there would be no arguments amongst our people. Think about it. If we taught the true form of Christianity, but the black Christians don't do that. They're not doing that. So I showed him this. That's the priest I was talking to. That's my sister Mary. They're Ethiopians. Oh, brother, you just showing slides. Showing slides is showing receipts. That I don't just talk it, I'm going to show it. And this is the problem with the so-called black conscious people. So this is me speaking to all of the Ethiopians in a round circle, in a round. I spoke with them in a circle. They used to always have me speak with them. The key to all of this, people, is to make allies with your family, with your people. Well, they're not our people. That's what the Hebrew Israelites would say. Right? I'm about humanity, not your clique, not your club, and I can make the connection. This is why they keep saying they need people like you, Sabir, that been to these places, that can talk to these people and relate it to other people to make it make sense. I'm from South Philadelphia, bro. I'm from what you would call the hood or the dumb niggas that didn't go to school, okay? I'm that dude, but I do have common sense. That's how they look at all of us. And that's what Charlie Kirk was talking about. I don't think he was talking about every goddamn body, but that's his opinion. Charlie Kirk's is Charlie Kirk's opinion. Charlie Kirk has never went out to kill anybody. He didn't kill no one. He didn't shoot no one, and I'm not defending him. If you are offended by that, then it's no different than what Tariq Nasheed is doing. So what Charlie was doing is no different than what Tariq Nasheed is doing. Tell me the difference in what Tariq is doing and Charlie Kirk was doing, because neither one of them niggas was. You follow me?
Tariq Nasheed is he basically creates hate within people. Always talking about Jamaicans, are not our people, making mockery stuff like that, and saying they're a different tribe. You know, foundational Black Americans are a different tribe, just like Africans have tribes and all that stuff.
Thank you.
He's not for unity. He's not.
So somebody get Tariq on the feed. Don't you speak for him. Get him on my live or have him come have me on his show and we can have that conversation. Tell me, get them, don't speak for them, get them on the feed with me, right? So I sat back and I said, what's the difference between him and Charlie Kirk? Because every time you turn it on, that's all you hear coming out of his mouth. Calling people got flies in their eyes, tethers, and they running. And they nigga ain't running. Y'all niggas fled. He fled from the South to California. Fled means you're fleeing from danger. You follow me? That's what fleeing means. You fled from danger, my nigga. Y'all don't even have common sense. You flee from danger. If you was getting shot at, you're gonna do what? Stand there? Oh, you can be an asshole like me and get shot up. You can be an asshole and get shot up like me. So you flee from danger, right? That's what you do, right? You flee. You don't stand there. So when I hear this stupid conversation that people fled, Underground Railroad, they fled from Philadelphia to New York into Canada. That's called fleeing. When niggas commit murder or something or a crime, how many times you sat in the courtroom? I just was in a courtroom, right? You know how many people fled from Jersey and they came to Philly and then they got caught in Philly doing something else and then they go to court and they extradite them back to Jersey? Did y'all know that's called fleeing, right? You are a fugitive, right? So you flee. Tariq Nasheed shows are not about education, bro. Y'all don't get it? Sanetta shows in them is not about education, bro. It's not. So when I talk to my brother Jeff and I talk to my brother Clyde, and Clyde, shout out to my big brother Clyde in Philly, he said, but you already know, Sabir, why you go on Sanetta's show? Why you go on his show, brother? Because you already know the type of person Sanetta is. That's true. But I give people the benefit of the doubt. Wasn't it a show called Chains of Heart, bro? Wasn't it a show called Chains of Heart? Maybe they had a Chains of Heart, bro. Maybe. What's the show called that? So I be thinking maybe they had a Change of Heart. You know, I did shit to people and I still come back and I apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong, bro. I'm not perfect by far, but I'm wrong. Just like I apologized to the Hebrew Israelites by calling them Power Rangers. It wasn't for all of the Hebrew Israelites. It was just certain ones that said certain things. And I know that brother's watching right now. So it's certain ones that disrespect women and disrespect people. And you sit there and allow these Hebrew Israelites to disrespect people. It's just talk. But you, right, the one that's supposed to say, no, brother, we're not going to do that. If you are the righteous person, if that makes sense. If you're the righteous person and you see those brothers doing wrong, you're supposed to address that. Unless you're part of the chaos.
Yo, speaking of chaos, I wanted to say, right? So I'm not sure how you know things in the UK, how they are, but in the UK it's very trashy. It's like there's a lot of streets, there's a lot of slums. I'm not sure if you heard of Peckham, all these areas, or Ilford, or all these like street places, but it's really bad, man. Like the culture is so negative with these black guys with weapons and knives and all that stuff. Last time I saw a guy with a knife walking outside, a long machete type knife, and the police grabbed him. It's crazy in the UK, and I was like, oh, I think it's culture, right? Let me come up and see if we can make some music, some Fulani or Tuareg or Hassini Arabic music, right? I came up, I even used ChatGPT to assist me a bit, came up with some bars, lyrics. But then later on, I checked on the Google, and it said that there's connections between them since they're nomadic, but they're not related languages. So I was like, oh, F this shit. Like, I'm tired. There's no relationship. Unlike the Somalis, the Eritreans, the Ethiopians, all those people, right? Even the Oromos, which are in Ethiopia as well. Though they're all connected, but with the Saharan Ethiopians, those people, and the West Ethiopians, there's no like link. And I was like, I can't do this shit because like it seems I have nowhere to go. Like I'm just fucked with this culture, this black hip hop culture that is violent, all of this stuff.
You think it's
It-
bad, nigga, with the hip hop, brother. Think about it here. I keep trying to tell you. So this is Somali brothers right there. All of them in this room right here is from Somali. See, the difference is like the brother that I'm speaking to that was standing next to me right here, this brother. I guess it was an Islamic convention. This brother was sitting in a chair, and it was some type of Islamic convention in Chicago. And he comes to me, he saw me sitting there. He said, "Can I ask you a question?" He said, I said, "Sure." He said, "Your name's Sabir." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Sabir Bey, right?" I said, "Yeah." So I was playing with my tablet, and he was saying to me, we need people like you that can relate to the world. And this is what the people don't want. They don't want this, brother. That's why they had to take Malcolm out. Who took Malcolm out? Come on, talk to me for a minute.
yeah, that's true. That's facts, man.
Who took Charlie Kirk?
Malcolm.
Who took Charlie Kirk out?
A white man.
For a minute. So is it really about color, or is it really about somebody's bringing you the truth? And brother, the problem is our mentality, brother. That's what's going on. So if you understand propaganda, listen to me, fam. If you truly understood propaganda, study Edward Bernays, study his uncle, Sigmund Freud, right? Study this book called The Crowd. I'm telling you, when you get it, you're going to understand it. They were always, and if you even read The Art of War, they say if you cannot reward everyone, they said reward one so that one can influence the masses. That's how it works. So in The Art of War, read it. It says, if you try to reward all of them, it wouldn't be enough to go around. Reward one so that one can influence the masses. Now, what they do is they now going to push you out to the world so you can follow them. And that's why they upset with me, because I don't follow nobody. Oh, they thought I followed Noble Drew Ali. Niggas on some other show saying, oh, he's a follower of Noble Drew Ali. No, I'm not. Noble Drew Ali is just one man. You follow me? Crazy, right? So you take the teachings of what he said and move out on it. That's it. But far as following somebody, I have a father. Well, he passed away, but the only person I would ever follow would be my father. See how that works? But see, the thing about these conscious cats, it's always about what clique you belong in, what club you belong in. If you're in a nation, you can't step out of line if you're in a nation of Islam, brother. I'm keeping it a buck with you. Y'all know that. They can't say what Sabir says. No. The Hebrew Israelites is a 501c3. You ain't got to believe me. Go Google them. It's 501c3. You think I'm lying? You ain't got to believe me. Go look it up. See, I can say things like this and prove it. The churches are 501c3s. Go look it up. You ain't got to believe
so
me.
What would that be? 501c3. What would that be?
The business is a corporation.
Okay, I get it. Wow.
Okay, so let me help you out. There are restrictions in certain things that they can and cannot say. They have to follow bylaws.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No,
no,
not at all.
Keep telling you, this is a game, brother. But you can't talk the way Sabir talks. You can't speak the way I'm speaking. That's why they be like, that's pseudo. Nigga, ain't nothing I'm saying is pseudo. Everything that I'm telling you, I can back it up with facts, not my opinions and not my belief. So things like this can go viral. Bear with me 1 second. Let's go here for 1 minute. That's why you can do stuff like this. Where is it at? The hypocrites in the churches. Here you go, right here. Listen to this silliness.
Concerned about all of these Negro preachers who've been, in fact, talking about that this man that was killed was the answer to Christ in the earth. Y'all ain't saying that. They having moments of silence. Churches all over the country over a man that was racist and a white supremacist. How dare you compare him to Martin Luther King? The only thing that Charlie, Chris, and Martin Luther King got in common is both of them was killed by a white man. After that, they got nothing else in common.
Wait a minute. They both was killed by a white man, but Malcolm was killed by our own people. Charlie Kirk was killed by his own people. But this is do they go to school for that thing? Is Is it a school they go to for that? I'm gonna play this one more time so you can hear what I'm talking about. You probably know.
That's part of that cadence.
Oh, this part right here. That
Malcolm was killed by his own people.
Malcolm was killed by his own people.
He sure was.
Now you could. Some of them was in the nation, some wasn't. But my point is, they were black. You know why? Malcolm went overseas and started waking up and started seeing what was going on. I sat with this guy named Earl Grant. I don't know if y'all know this or not. I told you this story, brother. I don't, but I'm gonna show you too. Bear with me. While I play him again. Let's play him one more time. Just listen up. This part. I don't even.
Concerned about all of these Negro preachers who've been, in fact, talking about that this man that was killed was the answer to Christ in the earth. Y'all ain't saying that. They having moments of silence in black churches all over the country over a man that was racist and a white supremacist. How dare you compare him to Martin Luther King? The only thing that Charlie, Chris, and Martin Luther King got in common is both of them was killed by a white man. After that, they got nothing else in common. I'm concerned.
Kind of crazy, right? He said, you know what Taj told me the other day? Taj Tariq Bey said to me, and if y'all disagree with what I'm saying, come on the feet. I'm fine with it. I'm fine. But I know y'all emotional. But Taj said to me, principles over personality. This is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Taj said, principles, personalities over principles. That's how he said it. Personalities over principles. So they have no principle. If you can tell me what the principles are, right? If whatever you think, come on a feed with me. Personalities over principles. Give me the principles of black people. So let me show you the man that was with Malcolm. You stupid Sabir, the preacher. I don't even know that's what they say, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they do this. How they do that, bro? Like, but
that's part of that cadence mess, you know, that performance.
This is the guy that was his. You can look him up. His name is Earl Grant.
Put you in a trance.
I know that's what it is, brother. You put him in a trance, bro. I want you to look this up, my brother Jason, too, while you over there. Look up, punch in his name in Malcolm X. I'm gonna show you how ill this really is. Look up Earl Grant, Malcolm X, right? Most of y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about. This is Earl Grant, the elder that's in the wheelchair. You see, I don't have no locks in my hair, right? That's Earl Grant. That was Malcolm X's right-hand man, Earl Grant.
Photographer and associate, present at the Ottoman Ballroom during Malcolm X's assassination on February 21st, 1965.
Oh, you thought I was making it up? Here we go again. That's Earl Grant. I was at the hospital with him. Oh, imagine what he was telling me, brother. Oh my God, y'all have no idea what he stared at me the whole time. Every time I would look at him, he would just shake his head. And I said, I already know what you're thinking. I know what's going on in your head. And you know what he was saying? You remind me of him. Some of y'all will be mad at that, but that's what he said. There we go again. Earl Grant. So it's not one or two times that I was talking to this man. Every chance I would get, I would go sit with him and talk with him. He would build with me. So when Malcolm X, regardless whether it's the CIA, ABC, NBC, 1, 2, 3s, it doesn't matter. It's you. You know what's wrong. And what we do as a people, we fall for it. So as I'm sitting with him, he said Malcolm X was not a threat when he said the white man was the devil, like they do now. It's white supremacy, brother. White supremacy is a theory. It's not even a fact. I keep trying to tell you that. White supremacy is not even a fact. It's a theory. A theory. So the point that I'm making is that the CIA didn't pull the trigger. The niggas pulled the trigger. You follow me? You see, focusing on the FBI and the CIA. It's them that pulled the trigger. Y'all still don't get it. Y'all worried about the okie dokes. So who pulled the trigger, right? Rather, it was the white boy that killed Charlie Kirk. It was a white boy. You can say no, but I understand nobody got a gun to your head. Nobody got a gun to none of y'all heads. Y'all niggas just weak. And this is why we turn on each other. We turned on each other. You know how many guns I had put to my head, brother? Seriously, I really did. Fucked up, ain't it? I'm telling you, I got stories in the valley. You know how many times, and I, you can't use my past against me. Let me tell you something, bro. I told you I'm from 22nd and Catherine. You made that know, but I'm related. I'm the Watsons, the Durbins, the Barneses. Is it clicking yet, y'all? So South Philly. I used to hustle, and they used to say, this is in the 90s. Tell them if I would have came, they would have killed me. Delivering something. Ain't that fucked up? This is the life that I really lived. It was a low key, but my brother was more broader. My brother that I show you that was locked up for 20-something years, he was worse than that. But my point, people, they pick and choose who they want to put out in front of you to influence you. And the key that Malcolm said, to remain a criminal, he said to be a criminal is not a crime, but to remain a criminal is the crime. To remain ignorant is a disgrace, right? So, but remain ignorant when you get the knowledge, like most of these people that's supposed to be knowledgeable, once you get the knowledge, it's not to forget, because it's there for you to remember where you came from. You follow me? I'm in South Philly. It's not a place in South Philadelphia that you ain't see Sabir at. Trust me. You saw me walking through everywhere, even with bullets in my head. Let me show you what I got shot with. So bear with me. I want y'all to hear me, because it's your own people would do you dirty, homie. Your people. And I expect that from our people. So let me just show you what I got shot with the first time. And I'm going to prove my point. Because they was talking about what kind of rifle Charlie Kirk got shot with. I saw that. I couldn't even look at it, bro. I lost my son. He got shot with 2 different guns. My son got shot with a 44 and I think a 44 and a 9mm. 2 different guns, not from a white man. But you would think they would say, let's sit down and talk to Sabir about your experience. How did you get out of all this shit? How did you escape the bullshit? They don't want it. I'm going to go somewhere with y'all for a second, okay? This is the bullet I got hit with, for the record. If you know anything about this shit. Now I'm going to keep it above. That's that shit I got hit with the first time. The second time I got hit with a 38. Let me prove my point. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you something with y'all, okay? That's the first time I got shot. A young, dumb motherfucker having a shootout with somebody. And this nigga had a shotgun. So I can talk about the violence, but nobody wants to hear the real violent people, the real people that went through this shit. So let me prove my points here, okay? Let me help you out. I got shot here. That's the hole. That's the 30-30 that came in here, right? I'm showing you. This is the side that opened my leg up, right here. That hole, it was a hole. The hole was so big, brother, that you can sit this inside of it. Okay? So I feel the pain of people. So the second time I got shot 5 times, I have a bullet in my head. I have a 38 hole right here in my chest. That's one. I have some here in my wrist. Came out this side. Reality. But if people don't want reality, you want fantasies. You think I fear any goddamn body that's on social media, my nigga? Niggas bark. And that's all Charlie Kirk was doing. So who influences who? So Charlie Kirk is just talking. He didn't kill nobody. He's talking.
Thanks.
Make that make sense. It's the same thing with Tariq Nasheed. He's talking. He ain't killing nobody. He's never on the forefront of nothing. You follow me? But the crazy part, when I looked at Charlie Kirk, I said, this nigga's out in the public. You ain't never see Tariq Nasheed out in no public.
Thanks.
Where did you see Tariq Nasheed speaking like that in public? You know why? They wouldn't probably have to shoot a nigga. You know what they would do? Run up, a bunch of niggas run up and whip them niggas' asses. See how that work? They ain't got to shoot them niggas. They just whip them niggas' asses. Them niggas, oh my God, let's call a white man.
With a belt.
Call the white supremacists to help us. I don't run to the white man. They run to the white man courts. How many times you seen Tariq Nasheed in the white man's court? Many times. You see how this works, y'all? Is it making sense? Is it making sense? When did you ever see Sabir Bey walk into a courtroom and tell on anybody? I don't run. I'm from South Philadelphia. Keep trying to tell you, nigga. I don't run and go tell the white man. I don't. but y'all don't want the realness. I keep trying to tell you, keep playing with me. It's going to be your downfall. So the best thing is to ignore Sabir. Don't fuck with me. Excuse my language, because you will lose playing with me. You can do all the billion videos that you want about me, but I'm right here live at this moment. And it's not about being tough. It's not about none of that. I'm a peaceful dude. Just don't fight with me and I won't fight with you. I'm at peace every day, but y'all got to understand the difference between fake dudes and real dudes. Okay? So I'm not here to defend that dude's death, because words have power, and maybe, just maybe this, brother, I don't know. Maybe, maybe the creator sent him here to do what he had to do. Everybody has their purpose. My son left at 22 years old. Maybe his mission was accomplished and is finished, right? Maybe my son's mission was done and he has to move to the next realm. Since y'all so spiritual and whatever you want to call yourself to this day, I don't even know what people call themselves. Niggas are scared of death. They're really scared of death. I'm keeping 100 with y'all. They are.
Facts. COVID proved that.
Do you know, brother? And again, I'm not glorifying nothing, but I don't fear death. I saw death on many occasions, bro. Many. I was with my mom, my father, homies that I was around me. And then the worst one ever was my son. That one, it's like someone, it felt, honestly, it was like when I got shot, it took the wind out my body. That's what it felt like when I got shot. So when my son got killed, it was that same blow. That same blow, like you sit back and run that in your head and be like, is this shit real? Like I honestly, Marcus, I wake up every day and be like, is this shit real? It reminded me, brother, when I got shot those 5 times, I walked around for 3 months asking people, can they see me? This is how crazy it was. Seriously. I walked around 3 months to say, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? And what happened, I had red musk in my pocket, right? Oil. And it broke in my pocket. And this is how fudged up my brain was, right? Red musk looks like blood, people, for y'all that don't know. It burst in my pocket. And I said, did somebody shoot me? And I didn't feel it. This is how fucked up I was. And I want y'all to understand the difference between like these brothers that's on the streets. So when you see me in the streets, that's what I'm doing. I'm letting them see me from what I've been through. Everybody keeps saying, talk to these young people. You're right. I should. But I'm not pushed to do that yet. I'm really not. But when I broke that oil in my pocket, I thought I got shot again. This is how messed up I was for a while mentally, because I thought, somebody shot me again. And it's weird because once you keep getting shot, it's like, nigga, it's something about it, man. It make you fucking numb. It make you numb.
PTSD a little bit.
Yeah, it could be that. What you said was, what is it?
PTSD.
Brandy said I might have that shit. She said it. She said you might have it. I swear to God.
Traumatic stress. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was busting my head. You know what I mean? Bullets in my head. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? So all of these things are happening, but people like me, oh, we don't want him on here. We don't want him on here. Don't you dare bring him. You know how crazy that shit is when they told me that I got hit with that bullet, bro? That shit took my leg off almost, man. That's a elephant gun, my nigga. Crazy, right?
Yeah, that part.
Again, people don't want truth. So people say, be careful of the words you speak. That's what they were saying about Charlie Kirk. Then you ain't got to talk negative about him. Tell Tariq Nasheed the same thing. My mother used to, even though my mother was wicked, she was a wicked, that woman was straight up. She's straight up. So if you're going to say something, if you're not going to say something good about somebody, just don't say nothing. They say that all the time. Okay. So a lot of these preachers that y'all see every day are straight hypocrites. I'm going to take this break. My brother told me to play this song again. So pay attention, y'all. Don't forget, get on the feed if you want to talk with me. Hit the banner right there. You see it. Let's go. Philadelphia, let's go.
Fuck you, holy man. I'm getting this shit off. You started at birth and took a piece of my dick off.
Only on Samir Bay Show, live from Philadelphia. Let's go.
Fuck you, holy man. I'm getting this shit off. You started at birth and took a piece of my dick off. I cried as it ripped off. I ain't made that decision about circumcision or my own religion. You gave me a talus. You gave me a yarmulke. Why don't you give me back my foreskin for Hanukkah?
So this is a Jewish dude talking about circumcision. Yeah, listen.
Dang.
So you gave me a
Beer
yarmulke.
Bay Radio.
Fuck you, holy man. I'm getting this shit off. You started at birth and took a piece of my dick off. I cried as it ripped off. I ain't made that decision about circumcision or my own religion. You gave me a talus. You gave me a yarmulke. Why don't you give me back my foreskin for Hanukkah? Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu. No disrespect, but I'm a Jew, so I'm afraid. I'm breaking bullshit rules and I'm going to heaven. Partying on Sabbath, I'm already in heaven. I ain't listening, Rabbi. You don't know his plan. You created God in the image of man.
Y'all better turn it up, baby. Only on my show, you're gonna get this.
Yo, I'm living in sin, Father. I confess. Please forgive me. We're not married yet. Oh my God, she lives with me. God don't give a fuck if you married or divorced. Marriage is human law. It ain't got a divine source. In colonial days, you got us to behave. Them women stayed married because they was fucking their slaves. Ducks mate for life and they commitment ain't phony. But you
Ducks mate for life, and they don't have no wedding ceremonies. Y'all better listen up, baby. Y'all run out of time. I gotta get married. Ducks mate for life and don't have no marriage ceremony. Y'all don't get it yet? Let's go.
got us to behave. Them women stay married because they was fucking their slaves. Ducks mate for life and they commitment ain't phony. But you wanna see a duck have a wedding ceremony?
Nope.
Screw the marriage vows and I'm going to heaven. I divorced my wife and I'm already in heaven. Don't lecture me, priest, because you don't know his plan. You created God in the image of man.
Y'all not happy, baby.
God invents orgasm, you invent abstinence, you call sex a sin. And look at what's happened since. How much dysfunction plagues the masses. How many priests have they dicks at little boys' asses?
Ooh.
Sexual suppression to rape and aggression. It made Catholic men solicit the hooking profession. So here's my confession. I love God's creation. I won't burn in hell for ejaculation. Shooting all the loads I want and I'm going to heaven. Oh my fucking God, I'm already in heaven. I ain't hearing you, Reverend. You don't know his plan. You created God in the image of man. How you gonna look me in my face and sing Amazing Grace? But if I make a mistake, eternity's a fiery place. You ain't got no power that ain't in me too, priest. Christ.
None of them got power that you ain't got. You better understand who the alchemist is. You are that.
Mistake, eternity's a fiery place. You ain't got no power that ain't in me too, priest. Christ was a Jew and he came to me too. It's the same to me too. I just interpret it differently. With absolute grace, we can heal ourselves instant. Damnation won't happen no matter what you insist. Jesus ain't saying eternal hell exists. I'm forgiving my own sins and I'm going to heaven. I don't believe in hell, so I'm already in heaven. I ain't trust you, Father. You couldn't know his plan when you created God in the image of man.
Woo! Y'all better get it, baby. Let's go turn it up.
God is perfect love. She don't get angry or vengeful. She ain't like a parent who would threaten to end you. And she won't ever condemn you. Evil cannot exist outside of the human mind. I ain't no atheist, but what makes you theology? And what makes them mythology? Why is someone crazy, yo, if they believe astrology? Christ defied biology? And you call Islam crazy? Religious wars and bullshit don't cease to amaze me. I love God without religion and I'm going to heaven. Eating meat on Friday, I'm already in heaven. Don't lecture me, Pastor. You couldn't know his plan. You created God in the image of man. I'm available to do this jam at your local church, temple, or synagogue. And if this jam offends you, ask yourself, what would Jesus do?
KRS-One in Greenie. It's called KRS-One in Greenie, baby. I keep trying to tell y'all, only on this Beer-Based show, you're going to get edutainment all day. And niggas going to run as soon as they realize they can't fit in, brother. Hey, Marcus, they run when they realize they can't fit in this game because y'all like the people that yell and scream. That's what's going on. None of y'all want truth, bro. You truly don't. You don't want truth. So we run around and talk about, yeah, man, he was a white supremacist, brother, instead of sitting up here saying, well, what does a white supremacist look like? And do they have a
Trump
black
racist? That sounds like Trump racist.
But wait a minute, do they have a black supremacist? If you have a white supremacist, you got to have a supremacists, right? So this is the crazy ignorant part about our people. We sit here and say because they got power. Nigga, you got power over certain people too. Most of y'all do. Let me give an example. This is why I love the street part. You know, we used to get smokers to clean our cars for $3, brother, better than a car wash, nigga. That's power over somebody, right? And then we can feed them pennies. See how that works? That's what's going on. So you think that these dudes that's on these platforms don't have the power over another person? They do. It's how you utilize the power. Remember, I told you when you dead and gone, what happens after that? But y'all don't really want to go up against. You don't really want to go up against the real enemy. These niggas are about talking. It's all talk. It's not about action, B. It's truly not. And I know y'all sitting back watching this video. They're watching, trying to figure out when I'm gonna get in and see what Sabir Bey say that was wrong. So this is Carter G. Woodson's book. It was 1823, y'all. Is on the other page. If you read the Education of the Negro, it was $250 to $500 on a person who should attempt to educate any Negro whatsoever. You cannot educate Negroes, B, and it's still in full effect to this day. That's in full effect to this day. This is why your pastors have to go get a license. You have to get permission in these universities to speak on history. All your black universities, you have to get permission to speak. You don't have Dr. Greg Carr speaking on nothing important. Dr. Greg Carr, for y'all that don't know, is a I think he's a Pan-African Studies teacher in Howard University in Howard. He's not teaching anything on history before slavery. This is why you don't have this conversation on the Breakfast Club, but you'll try to nitpick because a nigga did a video and you'll follow the person who did the video and try to talk about Sabir instead of saying, let's reach out to Sabir and then we can ask Sabir those particular questions. See? But you'll watch somebody do a video and you feed the video because sensationalism sells. Right? Even if it's systematic, right? How many people do you know, Marcus, that's police officers, I'm in Philly. The whole goddamn city of Philadelphia is damn near niggas, bro. And they treat our people.
Same in Atlanta.
Right? Come on, bro. Look at DC. They treat our people dirty as hell. Let me prove my point. You ready? So they saying systematic, right? Why be a part of the system then? Shouldn't you be in the system to destroy the system? If that be the case, you should be in it to destroy the system, not trying to go along with it. Let me.
No, we're in there trying to get paid. We're trying to make some money.
That's the difference. Purpose over paper. I keep trying to tell y'all, purpose over paper, personalities over principles. That's how this is. So let me show you what niggas do. You ready? And if somebody did this, this is what the church would say. Well, you got to obey those that's in authority. No, listen to this. Watch the brother.
Do what I want,
All right,
nigga.
back away from the car.
You coming near me?
Back away from the car. He's got to take the car.
Let me get my keys, nigga. The fuck is y'all
No, you
talking
don't
about?
get the keys.
I do get it.
You're not getting the keys. Go to the tow truck driver.
Man, suck my dick, nigga.
Whatever you want to say, you can say.
Suck my
It's fine.
dick.
You can say whatever you want.
Don't I need what?
Now you would say he's
I know
wrong,
they can't
right?
tell me I can't get my shit. Who the fuck they is, nigga?
Police.
Man, y'all not shit. Shut your bitch ass up.
You see the brother? Now pay attention. Y'all talking about system, right? But not knowing that they dressed up like the Estapos. Y'all don't get it yet? It doesn't matter, bruh. It's our own people that's doing it. This is why I can't be. This is in Philadelphia. I can't be a judge. I can't be an attorney. I got to be who I am. So these dudes are dressed up like German Estapos with the hat and the boots. Now pay attention to the brother.
You gonna throw it in the car? Shut your bitch.
They got an out.
He gonna throw my ID in the car so I can't get my ID.
You can't go back in the car.
Nigga, get his ID. Get my ID in the car, nigga. Thank you. You again. I got a lawsuit, dickhead. I got a lawsuit.
And the reason why most people defend this, right, is because they them niggas that's in the church, bro. Your uncle, your cousin, and you know something's wrong, you supposed to address it. But it was always the brother that would be aggressive. I keep trying to tell y'all, you keep looking at the wrong thing, homie. The wrong damn thing. The aggressor is always our people. So what system are we talking about, Brother Marcus? What? That ain't a righteous man to do something like that. You say, brother, all right, here. They look at all of us honestly as criminals. Period. All of us as criminals.
Profiling.
But they do. This is the reality because they have this thing called the blue wall of silence. Oh, I got another one for you. Ready? I'm going to show you how they get our people. Remember I told you before about the art of war, Jason and Marcus?
Right.
Remember I told you in the art of war? What was the quote I said in the art of war? Anybody remember? Y'all better read the art of war. Do anybody remembers the quote?
No. All I can
Is that
remember
where you
is
reward one?
You reward one, so
And the rest will follow.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Y'all ready? You would never see Beanie Siegel getting this. Let me help y'all out. Bear with me. You ready? You ready? Let me help you out.
Rocking the block for 2025. Doing an excellent job. He's one of our honorary deputy sheriffs now. Look out for more good things he's going to be doing. Freeway?
I appreciate y'all, man. It's a blessing to be here. You don't understand, being from the streets of Philadelphia, growing up in Philadelphia, to receive this honor is nothing short of than amazing, man. I'm truly blessed to be here, you know. And all the work that we're doing at Freedom Thinkers Academy, I didn't set out to do this work. You know, I was faced with these challenges and we turned lemons into lemonade. And alhamdulillah, through the grace of God, we're doing amazing work. And together, you know, with the Philadelphia Sheriffs, we're going to continue to do amazing work and uplift our community.
You know who that is, brother Marcus?
Like Freeway.
It is Freeway. What I tell you about the art of war? Reward one to influence the rest. Why if him and Beanie Siegel's all around each other, why you never seen Beanie Siegel get an honorary sheriff badge? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Why you think Beanie Siegel never got an honorary sheriff badge? Hold up. Freeway is the safe way. Freeway is the safe one, right?
You got Charlie Murphy laugh on that. I'm sorry.
And the nigga be like, well, that's a good thing, Sabir. What the hell would the hell Freeway would say? Now, I'm going to help y'all out if they gave that to me in honorarium, right? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to lock every judge up as soon as they're in violation of the Constitution. See how that works? I don't know if y'all notice or not, but I could take, matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to go around to the sheriff's department on Broad Street in Philly. See how this works for me? So I remember sitting in the sheriff's office one day, right? And the sheriff told me they can lock a judge up. Freeway don't know that. They just gave him the back. Nigga, when you used to come around, if somebody walked around me, I'm gonna be real with you. And a nigga had a badge, red flag, nigga. You better be careful what you say around this nigga because he'll report something, right? Let's be realistic. If that nigga came around me with a badge, nigga, I'm like, he got a badge. Nigga, who you work for? Like, the fuck? Now, I know people that got badges. A couple of my people that's on the feed got badges. They cops, but it ain't too much. I don't fuck with them too much, but they my peoples. You know what I mean? My cousin was a cop, and I disowned that nigga. Now that nigga ain't even in the police department anymore. He's not even in the police department because what he did, he used to sit on the corner with drug dealers, and they told him don't be around drug dealers. Nigga, these are people that he grew up with. So the point was that they wanted him to snitch on everybody. So for all of my brothers and sisters that's in the blue, that think because you work for them, they're going to accept you in like that. No, nigga, they will turn you over too. Okay? So I said, well, why they didn't give Beanie Siegel's an honorary badge to be a sheriff? You know why they didn't do that? You know why they didn't do that shit to Beans? Beans would have did some crazy shit. I'm going to be real with you. Beans would have been... You know, Beans, you know what's funny with Beanie Siegel? I don't know if y'all know the history. Beanie Siegel, right? He had a shootout with the police in City Hall. You ain't hear shit about Freeway like that. That shit, I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. See, there's so much shit about Philly y'all don't know, homie. Seriously. So they would never give that to Beanie Siegel. They'll give it to Freeway. Nigga, I lost my children too. You want to give it to him? What did he do? What did Freeway do? But he was the safe choice. Let's do this one more time. He was the safe one. And this is what they do to the safe Negroes. Look. Here we go.
Doing an excellent job. He's one of our
We're gonna rewind it back so y'all can see it again.
the block for 2025.
2025.
Doing an excellent job. He's one of our honorary deputy sheriffs now.
I appreciate
Look
it.
out for more good things he's going to be doing. Freeway.
I appreciate y'all, man. It's a blessing to be here. You don't understand, being from the streets of Philadelphia, growing up in Philadelphia, to receive this honor is nothing short than amazing, man. I'm truly blessed to be here, you know. And all the work that we're doing at Freedom Thinkers Academy, I didn't set out to do this work. You know, I was faced with these challenges and we turned lemons into lemonade. And alhamdulillah, through the grace of God, we're doing amazing work. And together, you know, with the Philadelphia Sheriffs, we're going to continue to do amazing work and uplift our community.
Uplift our community. So is he going to actually go against the corrupt police, the police that's taking people's property? Is he going to talk about domestic terrorism? Let me help you out, bro. I'm going to keep it 100. Is he going to talk about domestic terrorism? Like right here.
Oh, been better off giving them a law book.
I'm trying to tell you, this is a book that I have called Terrorism Law, right? And if you look up domestic terrorism, you'll see. So I wonder, since I'm in Philly, if I would link up with Freeway and bring this conversation up to him, you think he would listen to me? What do y'all think? You think Freeway would listen to me? Or he's not going to go against Massa? So this,
I mean, if you had an award to present, possibly.
you shouldn't have to do none of those things, right? So this is the book called Terrorism Law, right? This is one of the books I have. If y'all want to purchase it, you can. Terrorism Law, right? Do you know in the Title 18, it talks about terrorism? Title 18 of the United States Codes? Terrorism. And it talks about domestic terrorism. Not foreign terrorism, domestic terrorism, what the police is doing. Let me give you an example again. Let me give you another example of what domestic terrorism is, okay? Bear with me. Mad love to Freeway, he got worldwide anthem. Man, you be on some crazy stuff, but you Charlie, you niggas are the craziest thing ever, boy. Y'all still didn't catch it. Still watching Lindsay and ain't seeing that low hand. They still they watching Lindsay and ain't seeing that low hand. So let's go to the next one, what you call terrorism. Again, niggas will say, well, they breaking the law. The police breaks the laws every single day. Every day. Let's go. I like this one right here, though.
Said they watching Britney and ain't seen that spear.
Everybody got involved. It's New York. This is the crazy part. Yeah, I got my opinion, just like you on my feed. And opinions are like assholes, and everybody have one. I deal with facts, brother. So if you want to come talk to me, you can come on my feed and talk to me. You ain't got to be scared. Opinions are like assholes, and everybody have one. So if you want to come talk to me, you can. You just missed the whole point. So if you got on my feed late, then you should shut up. My point was, why didn't they give it to Beanie Siegel? You think they would give one to me? Y'all still don't get it yet. So if you want to come talk to me, click the link. See, you don't understand how this works. So hit the link if you want to talk with me. You still don't get it. So this is why, brother, you should read the book called Propaganda. Everybody should read this book. Guess what it said inside this book? It talks about people with statuses, or people, how people follow people because of a uniform or something like that. And the greatest thing you can do is be who you are. Talk about the Moors for a second. Let's have that conversation. See, you don't want to go up against me with this, homie. Am I against Freeway? No, he's a Muslim. But my point is, you don't get it. Okay? Work through certain leader groups. I know you don't read, brother, but he's the father of public relations. Because Negroes don't read. You don't read. And you don't understand the game that's being played. You would take it and think that I'm against something, but I'm against him. But no, you don't get it. But I do know there's a chapter in The Art of War that says If a person is strong, avoid them. If they are weak, advance them. That's the reality. You just don't get it because you and your feelings. But I deal with factology. They will always use people that they can use. And this is the other part that people truly don't understand, brother. They don't understand this right here, the Rex 84. I keep trying to tell y'all, it's a whole lot to me. I walk the streets and do this. If you never read the Rex 84, I told everybody to get it. So the whole time we talking about Charlie Kirk, right? All the pastors, the Charlamagnes, keep the public ignorant. These are the do things. Keep the public ignorant, access control points, create preoccupation, attack the family unit, give them less cash and more money, more credit, attack the privacy of the church. All this is happening. Social conformity, maximize the tax protest, stabilize the consent. It's all here. Let's go back up here for a second. To get, right, less public organization, require reactions and outputs. This is all they're doing. I had this document for 27 years. 27 years I had this. And this came out in 1969. If you can't see through this, that's not Sabir's fault. Lower the defense, control the education of the young. It's happening. Self-indulgent, and more data. I said more data. Like, if I had this for 27 years, then they was talking about data back then. Damn, this is kind of crazy. Come to my YouTube channel, family. If you would like to come to my channel, okay, I'll put the link up on YouTube. So get out your feelings. Deal with reality. That's the link if you want to come to YouTube. Hurry up before I get off of here. Okay? All this is the Rex 84. If you want it, email me. Media. Keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. I don't care. Life happens every day. People die every day. Schools. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics. You're not getting that. Real economics. You're not getting that. Real law and real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. That's why that's all we talk about is sports and gossip. Sports and gossip. Sports and gossip. Work. Keep the public busy, 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 but no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. That's nature, people. Go back to nature. Hey, brother Malik, do not respond to him. If he has something to say, family, let that brother come to the feed. No one responds to, I'm a smart guy. Obviously, you ain't that smart because you don't want to click that link. You're not that smart, so please don't click. Don't respond to him. Let him do his own video. Okay? Please don't respond to him. No one responds to that guy right there. Let him come to the feed. Okay? So this is the Rex 84 right here. There it is. It's in full effect. Executive order. It didn't say just black people. It says the executive order authorized October 1969, okay, for minorities, blacks, Indian, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, and poor white people. It didn't say just black people, as Griff said.
Oh, y'all.
All of you. So if this was in 69 and I had it for 27 years, something's going on, B. Something ain't right. Reactionaries.
Busy, busy, busy.
If them reactions popping, baby, this is why I'm not concerned. And everybody kept asking my opinion about Charlie Kirk. And I'm like, you notice I didn't do a video on it because it's not my business. People die every day. All day, every day.
Rex in effect. Check, baby, check.
Let me tell you, this is a fake page. Let me show you my what you call him with him. He said, when did you immigrate here? When my mother had me. Oh, you don't want that response. When did you immigrate here? When my mother had me. You want to come on and ask me some more questions? Click the link. When my mama had me. Okay? Keep trying to tell you.
I bet you that guy's not even a Native American.
That's not even a real person, brother. That's what they call a bot. Them niggas ain't real. Them niggas ain't real. They think they can get to me. They don't know I'm an agitator, right? You do know that, right? Oh, okay.
Algorithm agitator.
Man, listen, it is what it is, bro. I had fun doing what I'm doing.
Algorithmic.
I answer your
agitator.
question. If you can click that link and come on my feed, how about that part? I'll answer your question, okay? I'm going to give him some time. I'll answer your question, okay? Hold up. I'm going to help him out, family. Just bear with me, y'all. When he can hit that link right there, I answer one of your questions and you can do some research, okay? So hit the link and I answer your question with your face, okay?
Yeah, because
I'm
he
just going
can't
to help him out.
spell.
That's okay. Don't worry about him spelling that. We're gonna work it out, brother. Okay, we're gonna help him out, okay? See, they don't realize I don't know why they want my attention so bad, man. God damn. They be wanting my attention. Hold up. They be wanting my attention. It's okay. You can get it when you come on the feed. Let's go.
That's shooting out of their waves. That's the builder, boy. Okay?
You got the time, baby. Let's go. Hurry up. Come on.
Okay? Okay? Which is the next scroll atom.
Yeah. 10 to the minus 33 centimeters of space. 10 minus 43 seconds, that is time. If you want to see the last of the truth, look at my face. If you want to crack the mysteries of life, study this rhyme.
That's all you got to do is come on and answer your question.
Molecular structure, your clothes, your home, you, your mother, your brother. Molecules make up everything we sense matter. Everything molecular, even you rappers.
Everything matters.
By atoms.
So if y'all don't know what matter is, you're dealing with it right now. Subject matter. Matter. Let's go.
Together, some molecule structures are soft, others tougher than leather. Whatever, the molecular structure of things come from the atomic structure of things. Now you gotta hear what I'm bringing, what I'm saying clearly. We going through levels of string theory, but don't mind me. I'm just shining.
So you gotta hit the link.
Master got beat, so I'm a rhyme with its mic. 22 years rocking something gotta be right. I'm not a crook, I'm more the archaeologist type. Digging for truth, aboriginal, passing the pipe. Peacemaker, street save the KRS-One is like. I got the fearlessly fight fascism. I raise my voice against racism and classism. You can keep your fast living, I pass prison. Talk that you get hit with an ass whipping. I stand with a protest sign. I'm not known for crime, I'm known to hold mine with a code 9 elements. At this level, money is irrelevant. I'm making you more intelligent, and that's the end of it.
You gave the ancient Africans scrap metal.
Yeah, they will transform that into gold. You more intelligent, and that
give up the scrap metal.
You gave the ancient African
Scrap
metal.
Yeah,
they will transform that into gold.
Teacher, philosopher, mystics. Don't get it twisted, he gets that dollar. Holla. This cake will slay. Back in the day and today, yes, I do bring drama. I'm a builder, I'm a get killer. I'm a professional without the milk or Matilda. When I'm on the scene, it's clear. The streets salute Chris with AR-15s in the air.
Who you think I'm teaching? The conscious don't need to be taught. I'm talking to my dudes that's going to court, baby.
You think I'm teaching? The conscious don't need to be taught. I'm talking to my dudes going to court. Them thugs and them strip clubs, goons in the back rooms. Real gangsters wondering when you coming back soon. Y'all little dudes is fakers. Y'all know money's made of cotton. So why you chasing paper? I'm not a hater. Hate is whack, no doubt. I'm a lover. And I love taking whack rappers out. So let's get to it. You youngins need a spanking. And in a few years, you're going to be giving me a thanking. Thank you, big brother. Can I have another? You can't play your rhymes for your mother. Every time I see another chick showing her ass for money, I holler, where your father, honey? What kind of childhood would produce an adult like that? It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. So while we holding ourselves back too, yo, heaven got me, but really does hell have you? I'm spitting the truth to you, but you reject it because you don't really know what to do. So you frontin' in your own ignorance, in your own belligerence. Real gangsters, man, are militants. Y'all just hoes with a million woes. You supposed to be down with the Sopranos? Who knows?
And you know what's so crazy, Brother Marcus? Mental illness month should be mental illness year. Because I just gave this dude the opportunity, brother. He's just going to keep typing. So mental illness really should be not monthly. It should be every year because these niggas are mentally ill, bro, on so many levels. And they cowards with no backbone. Oh, you going to block me, Sabir? Just do what you do.
Well,
I'm never going to block you unless you belligerent.
if you're gonna type, you gotta learn how to spell.
I keep trying to tell you, it happens. It happens. So no, but I'm gonna tell you why. No, it's not about him spelling. He's nervous right now because he's typing anything. I'm just trying to get my point. The better way
Yeah,
is hold up. The better way
I
is
do the same thing all the
calm
time.
yourself, right? Calm yourself down and breathe, right? And then you can come on the feet and you can ask me the question. See how that works? You can breathe. That's
Fat
what
finger.
that's what my sister told me yesterday. She said, Sabir, breathe. You're vibrating on a higher level. Don't let them down here mess you up. You're vibrating. So everything that I do, I smile. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get rid of him in a minute. Okay? I'm just letting him play out. Okay? Okay, so what does this mean? You're going block people. Nobody's coming. Now, I'm not going to block you. Didn't I just say I ain't going to block? What did I just say, brother Marcus? Jason, what did I just say? If you are belligerent, maybe he don't know what that word is.
They already let you know what he on.
I'll block you then. But if
You know what that word means.
I'll let you talk, but I'm not going to argue with you. So no, I'm not going to block you. You see? So
Rick Otis.
you know the weird part about this? The only way you want to see if I'm going to block you if you come on the feed. So obviously I didn't block him now. So if I wanted to block him, I could have blocked him right now. You notice that? If I wanted to block them, I could have. But if I say come on the feed, come on the feed. That's all I just said. But if you come to me with some crazy stuff out the side of your neck, that's what I mean. Think about it. That goes for smart guy. That goes for these fake. And I believe, I'm going to be real with you. The reason why this person is this person is this person. So for the record, that person.
Damn.
That
Transfers.
and that person. And this is why you don't see them all come on a page at the same time. So if they all come on a page at the same time, I'll let each and every last one of them speak for 2 minutes. Did that sound fair, everybody, before we go? Did that sound fair?
Oh, y'all join same time, man.
I mean, I'm going to go, but they can come on the feed. I mean, I'm going to give them 2 minutes apiece. Let's put the link up here one more time because I do have to get out of here. I told you about my time. So that's something that you can't get back, but you ain't got
to Decepticon takeover. Let's see if it happens.
Let's see if it happens. There's the link. All three of you. If not, I'm going to show you how I just proved my point. Stop typing. He said, checkmate. You ain't lying, brother. Checkmate. Keep trying to tell you I'm the wrong person. So all at the same time, they can come on. But I do have to call my children. There you go, bro. He said, Sabir never won a court case. Well, come on the feed then. See that? Sabir never won a court case. What court got to do with this? Come on the feed. I told you.
So essentially, he kind of talking to himself. Though.
That's the same dude. That's the same dude from the other day. I keep trying to tell you.
Then he talking to himself.
You see, that's
crazy.
You see how that works? I keep trying to tell you how it go. So listen, prove my point every time, brother. There you go. So listen, family. He must be. Listen. I thank y'all for joining me, but listen, I do got to get it right out. But I told them they can still come on by the time this song is over, but they may cut the video, y'all, on here. Because I'm gonna tell you what we love. That's my email if you want to reach out to me at SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. And again, people always smile and tell them to present their facts. I'm good at what I do. God damn.
Snap.
Controversy.
Sabir Bay Radio.
Sabir Bay Radio, baby. Reach out.
Sabir Bay Radio.
I'm gonna call your bluff every time. Niggas love controversy. I'm gonna start talking about people. How about that part? June the 7th, baby. We all Gemini. June the 7th, June the 7th. I thank you. All the things people say. Controversy. Not black or white. And I'm straight or gay.
Okay.
Controversy. Do I believe in me? Do I believe in God? Do I believe in me? I see y'all didn't come on the feed. I see you didn't come. I'll call your bluff every time, baby. Thank y'all so much. Curiosity, baby. Please, brother Mark. Please, brother Jason. Share it out.
Peace.
Peace, man. Peace.